Hey YouTube, what's up everyone? My name is Robert Q and today I will be sharing with you guys my own personal story and my first ever heartbreak, and I'll be showing y'all how much insight I have and all the lessons I've learned from this relationship and how I am dealing with this pain, how I'm coping with the difficulties, and I just want to be that light and inspiration that could possibly help someone down the road with their first breakup as well. So just make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. That will really help me out, as I really want to continuously create content that would really help all of my followers. So just enjoy. And today I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about me and one of the lowest moments I've ever felt in my life. And it's actually really hard for me to create a video like this at such a crucial time in my life, but I've always dedicated myself to YouTube and I'm not going to quit YouTube ever. So I'm just going to update y'all on my current situation and how I am dealing to cope with this pain. This video is going to be dedicated to my own healing process as I let go of this breakup and learn how to accept myself for who it is that I am, what it is that I believe in, and why I am still going even during the stormiest times. I'm just going to endure it and I'll update y'all. The reason why I am creating this video is because I really want to help other people who might have dealt with the same situation and are enduring a very difficult yet hard time in their life, whether it be a breakup or a loss or anything that has ever made you feel like the lowest in life. I just want to be the light that sheds lots of love and comfort to someone who is struggling as much as I am right now, and to really let everyone know that we're all in this together and everyone will encompass a moment like this in life. And it's not easy and it's really hard as well, but I'm going to share with y'all what it is that I've learned, my lessons that I've taken from this relationship, and how I am changing for the better since my very first ever relationship. I've realized that nothing is forever and relationships will always come and go, but the lessons, the memories, and the fun, exciting, sad, and hard times will always be a moment for you to look back and appreciate all of the things that you have in life and to really discover yourself once more. Because when you're tied up in a relationship, you are attached to someone, and that's one of the hardest things because you've lost a part of yourself because of someone. Your energy along with theirs is very united, I would say. And it's really hard because moments like this, it really makes you a stronger person. And it's hard because emotions will always be something that comes to you in waves, and we all have to deal with it as human beings. But the moment you let go of someone for good is the moment you begin to reevaluate all of your priorities and you begin to understand a part of yourself like no one else has ever done before. No one will really get to understand you on such a deep level, because throughout all the difficulties that you have in your life, I would say a breakup is something that would really magnify anything that is really difficult in your life at the moment. Not only did I lose someone, but I definitely felt like I had a big financial loss. I'll keep y'all updated about what that loss is, but at this moment in my life when I feel the lowest, I know that I can't just sit back and do nothing. I have to keep going on with YouTube, and even if it gets difficult, I will have to push myself and really challenge myself to overcome all of these obstacles, because I cannot just dwell in this darkness for any time longer, because it is mentally and physically draining. So it's time for me to change and really dedicate this video to my future self, so that not only can I look back and see how much growth I have came along the way, but also help someone cope with the hardships and the sadness of their first, or not even first relationship, but their breakup in general. Because I am creating this video talking about my first ever breakup, and it's hard. It's not easy, and I'm going to vocalize everything it is that I know and everything I've learned from this relationship. This breakup actually really helped me understand that even though when a relationship may seem too good to be true, or that all of the moments seem to be so perfect and imbalanced, that eventually someone in the relationship can still fall out of love, and that there's nothing you can really do about that. And as much as you try, you have to learn to accept that people will go their own ways, and they will grow on their own path without you, and they don't even see you in their future anymore. And that's one of the most difficult things that you could possibly ever feel if you're ever in a relationship. But it's possible, and it has happened. So I never thought that a relationship would end like this, when it seemed too good to be true and everything was perfect. I thought I was doing so well, but people can always change, and you have to accept that love isn't going to be forever. And if you truly love something so much, you have to learn to let it go. And you know that down the road, it's not meant to be, or if it is meant to be, then it'll come back to you. But some relationships, they're just not meant to be. And you just have to accept the fact that that's normal, and you just have to grow past that. You just have to accept and move on, because you can't ever force someone to love you. That ruins the whole purpose of love itself. A key takeaway from this relationship of mine is that communication is really key. If there is no communication, there is no love that is able to be built upon that relationship. And I always thought that I was good at communicating. I freely expressed my emotions, and the challenges that I found in this relationship. But if you ever bottle up your emotions and never talk things out with your partner, then down the road they are just going to end it off without even talking it out with their partner. And that's one of the most difficult things you can do to someone. I really want to emphasize that people shouldn't be afraid to bring up any problems and pains in the relationship, because it's better to lay out everything on the table and work things out and clear it rather than just bring it to an abrupt stop. And that heartbreak really does impact the person who was oblivious the most, because someone can be so happy in a relationship, but the other person who is always afraid to let their emotions out and talk things out when things are hard, if there is no communication, then there is no love. And that's why I realized that you need to be open with your partner no matter how hard things get, because if you just leave them clueless and just not aware of what was wrong in the relationship, then it's actually on them, because they never fought for this relationship. They never wanted to work things out, and they never even wanted to meet in the middle with their emotions and needs. So I really want to encourage every single one of y'all to be more open with expressing yourself freely, especially with your partner. Because if you don't, if you bottle all of those emotions up, you're just going to blow up one day and hurt them even more. So just please don't do that, because that's really, really fucked up. So, to find out that the person who I was with no longer looked at me with the same love as before, and I was head over heels over them, and I was looking at them with my utmost appreciation and love, and they were holding in the fact that they didn't really care for this relationship and that they moved on in the middle when I never even knew until the end. It's truly heartbreaking, because you would never have expected anything like that. So I want to say that not only did this relationship really break me down, but because I thought that I had someone who was really there for me, who supported me and really believed in my dream, someone I can share all of my happy moments with, that they didn't see me in their long-term future, and that I didn't align with their suitable or ideal partner. Why didn't they ever tell me that within the relationship, but after they had broke it off with me? So that's why I really emphasize that communication is key. And even though you may be good at communicating, make sure that your partner is good as well, because if they're not speaking the things that's really burdening their heart and mind, it's going to hurt more down the road than when we are progressing in the relationship. The sudden and abrupt news really did shake up my world and brought me to the lowest, because of how great I thought things were going, but it really wasn't going great for them. It was only going great for me, So it hurts, but I just have to learn to accept the fact and move on because I can't really do anything about that. I'm not going to fight for someone who doesn't fight for this relationship. So it's best for me to let go and take this time to set my priorities straight and make myself first, because I realize that yes, in relationships you can put the other person first, but after the relationship you need to fight for yourself and reclaim that first place, which is you. Yes, endings may seem like the most difficult things in the world. For me, it felt like I was being dropped off in the middle of the road, in the darkness, cold, and scary street. But you just have to keep walking, because down that street, you'll find your bus that you can get on and move on to the next chapter in your life. When you have to pull yourself out of that energy of sadness and sorrow and simping in bed all day because you have no motivation and energy to do anything, you really have to fight your demons at one point, because they will try to get you, but you can't ever let yourself fall in the darkness, especially at such a crucial moment in your life. You have to learn to accept and let go, because the only way for you to have control over your life again is to no longer let the past hold you back, but to focus on the present so that you can build that future with someone potentially better and even more healthy for you down the road. You need to start practicing self-care, rejuvenating your looks again, and affirming to yourself that you are enough, you're strong, and you're powerful, and you won't let anyone ever bring you down, because you are you, and that is why you are special. Everyone will have their most difficult moments in life, but those difficulties will define them in the future, and they will look back and see how much they have accomplished along the way, and that is how you can be so proud of yourself, is that you learn to let go of the past and grow from a broken heart where you had to pick up all the pieces and really heal from that moment. It's possible, but you have to let time work its magic. Even when you don't think time is on your side, time is working for you right now. And that is the most beautiful thing about healing, is that time will heal everything. It just takes a moment, because in that moment is when you get to see yourself in a whole new lens of emptiness, of love deprived and depressed and sadness and just agony over something that did not work out. You feel like you have lost everything. But they say you need to empty your cup first before, if you want a cup to be full after. So think about this moment and just know that your cup may be empty, but it won't be empty forever. Just keep fighting, and you can do anything. Just accept, let go, change, and love yourself. Because when something like this happens, you are your first priority. You deserve all of the love in the world, and no one can stop that. Just believe. This heartbreak also really taught me that it's okay to feel things on such a deep level. It's okay to let it all out and just cry all day if you need to really heal from how hurt you are. Because we're all human beings and we all feel things intimately. We need to accept and let go of these feelings because emotions are really intertwined in the human nature. And we cannot hide our emotions because we need to be free so ourselves can learn and really heal from this trauma. I never understood why heartbreaks were so hard because I've never went through one, but I've learned that yes, you will feel so much sadness, so much anger, and so much depression, but just know that it's all part of the process. You're supposed to feel everything before you can feel all the positive again. You will be happy, you will be full of joy down the road, and you will be in love again. So don't think that by showing your emotions and letting all of it out, calling for help, and really calling someone and breaking down to them, don't feel weak for that because you need help. And even if you can't help yourself, someone will be gladly to help you. So take this moment and just know that emotions are real and it's normal. It's all part of being human. So honor all of the emotions in you at the moment and really heal from all of your trauma because you cannot manifest any new opportunities or love if you are still stuck in the moment of the past. I've learned that moments like these, I am building myself to become someone so much stronger, and I won't let any heartbreak or anyone actually define who I am. I know who I am and I will fight for myself. So I will continue on giving myself all of the love needed for me to successfully pursue all of my ambitions and dreams. So I want to remind y'all that you can do it because you are strong. You can move on and you need to love yourself first. Because in the end, all of the love that you have in you for yourself is what you will take on with you for the rest of your life. So put yourself first and remember that it's all part of the process, and learning to change and grow is one of the most impactful things you can ever do in these moments of darkness. Just keep on doing what it is that makes you happy, and don't let anyone ever break you down without your own permission. You need to safeguard your heart and break down those barriers when the right people come into your life, not the wrong ones. Don't ever forget that you are strong, you are powerful, you are loved, and you have everything it takes to move on. Even when it seems like you are stuck in the moment and you can never move on, you can do it because we all can do it. We are human beings and we will move on past any difficulties. And we cannot be weak in moments like these because we have all of the light and love in order for us to grow, for us to go on this journey, and for us to look forward to future love once more. I really want to thank all of you guys for tuning in to this video today. I am sending all of you guys my love, happiness, and best of luck to each and every single one of y'all. Thank you and peace out.